Hi, Sagittarius. So I am here today because I decided that now I want to do astrology. and what we're going to be looking into is an aspect of yourself that either you've grown out of and what you're moving into, or that you're currently working on growing out of. All right. So I'm going to be using the um, archetype deck to give the description of the shadow light version. And then we'll do some tarot to give you more information regarding the change. Okay. Okay, so currently, oh, I want to move this so you can see it. Oh, there. Currently, you have the card of the archetype of the judge. Okay, the shadow aspect, offering only destructive criticism, misusing business, legal, and criminal authority. And then the light aspect, balancing justice and compassion, managing the fair distribution of power. So I feel like what's changing within you is your I want to say judgmental nature, right? All of us judge. Anybody says that they don't judge is a freaking liar. And it's something that we acquired. Now, judging is actually a good thing. It's how we stay alive, how we are safe, how we know if we should be around a group of people or how we shouldn't. It's not good when we're using it out of a wound that we're carrying that we haven't healed. And so then we judge the world around us based on that wound. And so what it feels like is that you're going away from judging the world, like criticizing it and being very harsh in your judgment based on like your inner wounding, and then moving into, like, I want to say, a more balanced approach to judging, where you're not really judging people, but you're judging if a situation is good for you or not good for you, if you should continue in it, how you shouldn't continue in it, and then you're moving forward. So I'm liking the judge energy. Can you give me more on that? Okay, so we have a wind, a change in the wind. Okay, and I'm liking this too because it feels like the wind is creating a tower moment. um it's You are changing. If you haven't changed already, you're changing even more. Okay, give me another one for that. And then we have regeneration. So the reason for the change within you, it could have been a situation where you starting to notice that the negative way in which you were judging a situation was actually more destructive than it should have been. And you're realizing in that judging that you have become the thing that you hated. I know that sounds crazy, but it does. It's like you start realizing, oh my God, I'm totally judging these people and this situation. And I usually, I hated how this is the way my parents used to do this, or this is the way the religion I grew up in it was, or this is the way the party that I'm affiliated with used to see things. And now I'm starting to realize that I hated the fact that this thing that I can perceive to be evil, I'm actually that. And so that created the change inside of you, the revelation, and that there is still an inner wound inside of you, and it's time for you to destroy it and allow yourself to regenerate from the ashes that were left behind. What are they moving into? And then we have, I like this. You have the card of transition, and it says, you have all of the inner resources you need to cross whatever bridge arises on your path. And the thing about this card of the transition, once you see, you can't go back, right? Like once you see the truth about yourself, once you see the truth about a situation around you, once you see what you used to use to judge a situation, now you're going to start seeing yourself in this manner where you're looking at a situation and you're like, oh, wait a second, I think that I'm judging the situation again based on that version of myself that I didn't like. And I think it's time for me to check myself and change that. So somebody here is having like a huge spiritual growth. And so congratulations to you for like revealing to yourself. This is interesting. I got to show you. I split the deck, and it's the Eight of Swords and the Devil, from breaking free from the prison of the devil. And see, the thing is that the energy, when I'm saying breaking free of the prison of the devil, it's kind of like those wounds that you have. They create a veil. like in your eyes. And it makes you see the world and the dirty way that you perceive inside of yourself because of that wound. When you finally realize, wait, the world isn't exactly how I saw it. It's time for me to take off these glasses. And you take it out, you're like, holy shit, this entire time I've been judging persons, places, things, energies, dreams, everything based on this devil's energy that's been around me. And I'm finally free of it. And now I feel like what you're going to start noticing due to the transition that you'll be going through is how good your life really is what I just heard. How good things really are around you, and the good in people. What message do you guys want to tell them? Well, the first thing I see is the death card. So this is definitely chaos, changes in the wind, generation, transition. All of this tells me a death of the old you, a regaining of the new you. And the moon card, it was initiated by that full moon in Virgo and that eclipse, and it will continue to the end of this portal. And the Hermit, shut up. You're revealing a shadow aspect of yourself that you didn't realize was there. I literally have pulled 3 major arcanas. This is predestined, like one of those foreseen shifts that your life was going to go into. That's crazy. And then what I'm seeing also is a 2 of Cups in reverse. And that one came with the Knight of Wands in reverse, because you no longer are connected to this energy. It's kind of like, I feel like you really went deep inside yourself, and you revealed in this crevice that things normally don't go in, and you normally don't visit. It revealed to you like a shadow aspect of yourself that you didn't even know was there. It was hidden. And in digging deep into that, you finally reveal it, and you're no longer affiliating yourself with that energy. And that is creating less of the Knight of Wands, which is great, because Knight of Wands tends to be passionate. Like, they listen to their passions and they just go for things without thinking things through, thinking how it affects you and the people around you and all that kind of stuff. That is leaving you. This reminds me of, like, a wise person is slow for action and quick to think, right? And I don't know if I said that right, but I do feel like you have to be wise enough to take a pause and listen. And then when you take an action, it should be slow enough where you know that the decision that you made is for the best benefit of yourself and those that are like you. We get a Star card. And this is the age of Aquarius, and this is the time. This is the time of your awakening, Sagittarius. And another major arcana, so that's significant. And now you're going to start moving into calmer waters, because I feel like the turbulence inside of yourself, the thing that used to cause you to shoot first and ask questions later, is kind of leaving you. Queen of Cups, you're becoming wise as to what you share, how you share it, how you move forward in these energies. You're going to be better at 4 of Coins. Fours of Coinsing it means that you're going to be better at keeping things, I want to say, hidden or within yourself before you impulsively speak into the world. Does that make sense? I'm hoping that makes sense. It's kind of like one of those things that, shut up, I got to show you this. It's kind of like one of those things that you have knowledge, you have wisdom, you have all kinds of stuff, but you're just going to hold it, and you're just going to keep it to yourself and keep it quiet until you know it's the right time to speak it into existence. This is why shut up. We have the Devil card in reverse. And so what it is you squashed a devil energy that was within you. And now you're going to have better judgment. The Judgment card is in the bottom. Look, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 major arcanas, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 regular cards. So obviously this is a huge shift in your life. You are literally awakening to, I want to say, the inner, the inner judge, right? The inner sovereign judge, the one that is able to not really pick sides, but just pick the truth, right? Because they say that justice is blind, but they don't say that because they're saying, oh, you can trick justice. It's more like justice is blind because it doesn't care like what you look like or where you came from or whatever. The truth is the truth, and that is it. And I feel like that's where you're going to right now. Like you're coming to a point where you're no longer judging people, places, and things based on, belief systems that you had when growing up, and you're starting to judge the world more in it's just what's right. And I know it's right because this is like what God would do, right? And so congratulations for entering into your sovereignty first, but secondly, for really going deep and finding that thing, the hidden demon within you. I hope this helps you, and we'll see you the next time.